All right, so Black Dash 813 coming at you guys with another video. Um, Obviously the Bucs played last night, ESPN prime time. Um, John Gruden was one of the commentators. The score ended up being 12-8. Uh, we are still having the same problem with the kicker, man. I mean, Nick Foles, who just kept his job, or basically because Aguayo got waived, missed an extra point and a field goal last night. So Dirk Cutter's going to be pissed because of that. And that's an issue that we need to fix ASAP. So just wanted to quickly touch on that. First team looked very, very good the first half. I mean, I know we're playing against the Jaguars, with most respect to them, but we killed their defense. I mean, I know Jalen Ramsey was out, and AJ Boyd was out, and Fournette on the offensive side was out, but we killed them. I mean, we played very well on offense. Doug Martin looked like the old Doug. He looked very elusive and quick. He had a pretty decent game. Evans had a great game, but missed one huge catch that would have put him over 100 yards in the first half and a touchdown. So that will be fixed. Jameis made two mistakes, obviously, that we didn't like. Obviously, you guys remember him out basically being sacked and then just threw the ball up in the air. Barry Church ended up picking it off in the end zone. They did not give them that interception. So, and also Jaguars couldn't review it. So that was luck on our side with that. But Jameis, we love him. He's probably top five, is top five quarterback in the league, in my opinion. But he cannot make those kind of mistakes. I'm sure that he will learn from that. And as you can see, and we will see on HBO on Hard Knocks coming up next Tuesday, that Dirk Cutter went off on him during that time of making that mistake, that one huge mistake. So he has to learn to keep, the ball. Just take the sack sometimes. I'd rather get 3 points than no points at all. So, but besides that, we look really really good. Look very very good offensive wise. Evans, you see Deshaun Jackson got involved. OJ Howard got involved. We run three tight end formation that is going to kill every team. I mean, we have that bootleg to where, as you guys see, the first tight on the right side of the formation, the play is actually designed for him. But if he's being covered, we have a tight end on the opposite side of the formation who is OJ Howard that you can dump it off to, and he's going to gain a crazy amount of yards as well. So we look really, really good. Defense played outstanding, especially the first half. We didn't give up any points until later on. So I was very, very happy with that. People claim that Blake Bortles was the reason why that happened, but I personally feel like our defense just was on point because the running game didn't get started at all. Although Leonard Fournette was out, they still had T.J. Yeldon, the former starter, back there, and Chris Ivory, another former starter. So they're deep at the running back position. The defense looked very, very, very good. Jerry McCoy is a monster. He looks crazy out there. He's gonna cause all kind of hell in that backfield. So I really like how that looked. One thing I kind of was up and down with, I guess, right now is special teams. On special teams, we need to fix that ASAP. I mean, we really need the help with that. It doesn't seem like they are keen on special teams very, very well right now. I mean, they're working at it, but we need to improve with that. Josh Huff made a few decisions that I didn't really like too much. Adam Humphries, you're calling poison that punt return. You have to move away from the ball or something. So I don't like where you're fair catching, especially where it's everybody so close to you or that high. So that high close to all the players. When it's a very, very high kick, it is very short. So, but besides that, we look very, very good. We need some help, with our backup tackles. Our starters will look great, but if somebody goes down, we are in some trouble. So we need our backup tackles to play much, much better. We need to get another backup quarterback as well. Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't look too bad, but some of his decisions are questionable. Obviously, we need James to continue staying healthy, knock on wood, but we need another backup quarterback. You guys may not want to hear this, but Colin Kaepernick may not be a bad person to pick up as a backup. I mean, I know all the scrutiny that's going on with him, but he'll be a great person on the team for us to have as a backup. He can do a lot because he's a scrambler, similar to Jameis, just a lot more faster, and he's a left-handed thrower also. But We didn't look too bad. Just that the backups didn't look that well. We need to have more depth. We really need more depth. So I was really happy with how things went. But also at corner, we need more depth at corner as well. You know, corner goes down, Brent Grimes goes down. You see that the guys that we have coming in didn't do too much. Javion Elliott didn't look too bad, but when he was with the first team, there was a few decisions that I didn't like that he made, that cost us a few third downs. You know, so he's so looking towards the backfield that it cost a route that I think on a 3rd and 3 that he could have easily bit and had an interception if he's keying in on his receiver. So, but besides that, I think we just need some more depth um, at that position. But I really like how we looked overall. I mean, we still have that Achilles heel of ours, or special teams, especially kickers. Nick Folk needs to do better. Hopefully, he doesn't get cut this next Hard Knocks episode coming up this Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure we will hear about it. So this game was great, man. I mean, I really like how first team looked because they played throughout the first half. Um, it was one other decision, I believe, that Jameis made throwing to the end zone for OJ Howard that kind of had me, kind of like on the edge. I wish he didn't make, but I mean, it happens. But that decision doesn't happen if Mike Evans catches the pass. That was like 30 yards. And the crazy thing is he finished with 4 catches, 57 yards. And if he catches that pass, he's maybe 5 catches, maybe 85, 89, 90. So I really feel like the things that we're messing up on are just key reps. That's all. This is the second preseason game. It's not meant to be perfect right now. We have 2 more games to make sure we're gonna be ready for um, Miami September 10th. As long as we are ready for that week, I'll be happy. We're probably not gonna see too much of the first string coming up this week, coming up against the Browns at home. We may see them maybe 1 or 2 drives, but we got to pull those guys out. Honestly, after the first drive and Doug Martin scored a touchdown, we drove down so easily. Like I was like, pull them out of there like ASAP. You know what I mean? So to me, we look very good. And mind you, although Jalen was out and AJ Bouye was out, the front seven of the Jaguars is very nice. Come on, man. Malik Jackson, Dante Fowler, who they just signed from Arizona. What's his name? Calais Campbell. Come on, man. They got guys. You know what I mean? Then they got Paul Belinsky, Miles Jack, and Telvin Smith. That's just a few pieces that they have. So for us to move the ball that good and to have a clean pocket around Jameis was very good. I was very impressed with that. We look good, man. One thing we have to learn how to do is close these drives out and not turn the ball over. And a lot of that is on Jameis' shoulders a little bit. A few catches from Mike Evans, if when he makes them, that'll help Jameis out. Also, you see Deshaun is getting involved. You've seen the reverse kind of play, reverse similar play that he did very fast. He picked up on 15 yards in about 4 or 5 strides. So we look explosive. And if you look at it, we have a lot of pieces. He spread the ball to everybody. Everybody got a catch. On third down, you didn't know who he was going to. I was sitting there watching the game. On a couple third downs, I'm expecting him to go to Deshaun or go to Evans. He goes to Brate or he goes to Adam Humphries. So to be honest with you, we have a lot of pieces, and a lot of defenses are gonna have problems with that. So I really like that. And although Jalen was out and the 2 corners, AJ Boyd was out for the Jags, their whole team was basically in still for their defense. Tashawn Gibson still played. Barry Church, like I said, their front D line, their front seven still played. So they had a lot of key pieces still in. Tyler Patman was their other corner. I believe he's their slot corner. He moved up to the outside and he worked with Mike Evans. So um, I'm still impressed at how we look. We look very good. It's just like I said, we have a few things that we're still trying to fix. And as far as the backup quarterback, being the fact that Ryan Griffin is hurt, we may need to bring in Colin Kaepernick. I think he'll be a key piece to come in. Still young. I think he's like 27, maybe 28, if 29. I would think at the highest. He'll be a good backup to have. So I really like how we're doing. We just have to get these reps in. That's all. That Mike Evans drop was just, because we don't have enough reps. The few decisions that Jameis made, it's just that he has to know that he can't do it all. I mean, we love Jameis. We know that he make key plays. I guess, like he said, we've seen against the Bears. When we thought it was going to be a safety, he threw like a 50-yard bomb to Mike Evans. So I like how we're doing. I like some of the decisions. I'm sorry that he makes, but sometimes he just has to take the 3 points and understand that sometimes we may have to punt the ball instead of throw it up in the air and give Pat P or Richard Sherman or any of these corners a chance to pick it off and give their team momentum. So I really like how we're doing. I'm pretty sure that Dirk Cutter will talk about it at Hard Knocks coming up this week. So that's going to be very exciting as well coming up. But I like how we look. We look very well. And as I said, man, the Bucs are definitely going to the playoffs. We just got to keep working. Another position that I wanted to look at was running back. I don't think that we look too bad. I think Jeremy McNichols, I got it right this time. Jeremy McNichols is coming into his own. Who else? Peyton Barber looks pretty nice. Charles Sims looks pretty nice. Quez look like Quez. So that's a tough position for us to narrow down. We just need to continuously give them more work, and I'm sure we'll probably see 4 or 5 of those running backs throughout the whole week, all the way until when we play the Redskins, the last preseason game. So, but yeah, man. So it was a great win, even though it really doesn't count. But I would take it. Uh, we know what we need to fix. Obviously, us as fans, we see what we need to fix. Special teams has to get fixed, man. Period, point blank. Because that 1 point or them 3 points is definitely gonna hurt us if we don't get it. So, seize the day, man. Go Bucks. We'll definitely make a lot of huge improvements, hopefully against the Browns and our backups. So, I'm signing out, guys, man. Again, like I said, follow me, Black-813 on Twitter and Snapchat, Facebook, Dentarius Lock. Um, as far as Black-813, the word dash DASH and the numbers 813. So catch you guys later, man.